guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing some glam. So I created this look using some of my favorite products, and this entire video theme is actually inspired by Karen, who is I Love Side-Eye here on YouTube. She is so beautiful, you guys, so talented. Every time I look at her, my jaw drops. Like, she is just gorgeous. I'm sure you guys know who she is, but she recently did like a 0 to 100 makeup look, and the makeup is not like the same, obviously. My look is completely different from her video, but the video theme is inspired by her. So yeah, we're just gonna get glam together and hang out. And I also want to thank Haley's Beauty for sponsoring today's video. So me and Haley's Beauty, we go way back. I discovered them last summer, and ever since then I have been obsessed with their complexion products. They're just chef's kiss, amazing. What's really exciting about today is that Haley's Beauty is actually having their first 5 days of Christmas sale. This is like their biggest sale yet, and 5 of their best-selling products are going to be 50% off from now until December 18th. So that includes the Reform, Reset, Reinvent, Remix, and Retouch Perfecting Loose Setting Powder. So if you guys keep up with Haley's, you know that Retouch never goes on sale, so this is a big deal. So if you've been wanting to try out their products, now is the perfect time to do so and snag up this powder while you can. It's my holy grail. It is so smoothing, so beautiful. It looks great in pictures, makes your makeup last. It's my favorite, literally my holy grail. So now you can snag it out for literally 50% off. It's such a good deal. And then of course their Reform Liquid Luxe Foundation, so bomb. And then their Remix Complexion Sponge. I feel like all of these products would make for really great stocking stuffers. This sponge is a Beauty Blender dupe. This foundation is comparable to high-end foundations. If not, honestly, it's even better. So now you can get everything for 50% off. And everything is vegan, cruelty-free, of course. Founder is a female chemist. Her name is Ashley. So she formulated all these products with skincare ingredients, so you know the products are good. I can't say enough good things about them. So yeah, check out their 5 days of Christmas sale. I will link all the details and everything down below for you guys if you're interested. And thank you once again to Haley's for working with me in today's video. So I hope you guys enjoy. We're just gonna get glam, get started. So grab a snack, get cozy, and let's get ready together. So we are starting off with a fresh face. Got my little under eye patches on because I feel like my eyes were super puffy this morning, and these help, and they just feel really good, honestly, too. So I use these a lot. So these are the Kiehl's Multi-Effect Eye Treatment Masks. I just get these on Amazon. I really like them a lot, and they're super affordable. So I'll link these for you guys down below. So I'm gonna go in with the Skinny Micro Brow Pencil from Flower Beauty to outline first. This is a really good dupe for the Fenty brow pencil, like packaging formula. I actually like this one better. It's a little bit creamier, so this is really good. I completely ran out of my NYX micro brow pencils, so that is like the other one that I have that I love. And then for pomade, I'm still loving my, I can't even see it anymore on here, but this is what my pomade looks like that I'm using. It's the Reina Rebelde Eye and Brow Paint in the shade Frida. It's just like a dark brown pomade, but I love this color and formula. I'm just gonna fill in the rest of my brows. So how's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are all staying safe, having a good December so far. Crazy that we're in December. I am definitely staying busy with videos, with Vlogmas. I've been busy. I feel like the month is already going by really fast though. Like, it's already gonna be like the middle of the month. It's so crazy. Okay, so my brows are in need of a little TLC, so let's clean these up. I'm just gonna use my NYX Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Beige. You guys know, I love this. Also, comment down below and let me know what you guys are doing for the holidays. I know this year everything's gonna be so different. Like, even for us, normally my family and I, we have like a Christmas Eve party. You know, like Hispanics, we don't celebrate Christmas on Christmas Day. At least in my family, we always do it on the 24th of December. I don't think this year we're gonna be doing anything like we normally do, just because obviously everything happening. So brows are done. Let's prime the lids. So I'm actually just gonna use my Urban Decay primer potion just to prep. This is just the original one. And I normally keep these on like the entire time that I do my brows and my eyes, and then of course once I move on to the face, then I'll just take these off. Okay, so today for eyes, I want to use the Raw Beauty Christie and ColourPop collab. I really like this palette. I used it twice and I did 2 different looks with it. Obsessed. This is a beautiful collab. So today I think I want to do something very warm, very smoky. Let's start off with the color Old Growth in the palette, and I'm going to take that and just apply that as my transition shade. I love this color. It looks like a muted kind of pinky rose, and then when you apply it, it's almost like peachy, and it's like really, really pretty. I love it. Then I'm gonna take the color Old Growth. I love this. It's like a really deep brown. It's so nice. And I'm gonna apply that on my outer crease. I'm just gonna kind of stamp that color in first, and then I'll use a smaller brush just to blend it out. And I usually end up just applying the color towards the lid as well, because one, I'm really heavy-handed, you guys know that, but also the brush that I'm using is a little bit bigger, but it just makes it easier for me to blend everything out. I feel like if I'm kind of working this way, I don't know, it's weird, but for me it works, and I feel like in the end it all comes together. It is so rich and pigmented, I love it. I love this color, so pretty. Okay, so then I'm gonna take this color, which is like the burgundy shade in the palette, which I love. It is so pretty. I'm gonna apply that also a little bit on the outer crease. Kind of just mixing it with that brown that I just used. Just packing it on there. At this point, I'm just gonna kind of mix those two shades. Still want like that hue of like burgundy in there too, so with the brown I think it's really pretty. It's a nice combo. I'm gonna add this bronzy shade. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Campfire, again from the Raw Beauty Kristi collab with ColourPop. I just really love this color because it's like a true kind of orangey shade. So I'm just using a flat brush. This one is from the Crayon Case. I'm still obsessed. This brand is so cute. It's the 03 brush. Everything is like back to school related. Their brushes are really nice, and this one in particular, ever since I discovered the brand back in the summer, I've been obsessed with it. So I'm gonna spray my brush, and I'm just gonna apply this color. I'm just going to use a different brush just to blend out the edge of that and diffuse that color in a little bit better with the other shade. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of this color right here, Old Growth. Just run that in the crease. And then we are not going to lose this color out here, so I'm going to just take that brush that I was using and kind of just tap that color in. There isn't any additional product on the brush, it's just what's left over. These Super Shock shadows, these are so good, and like especially when you dip your brush and then spray, it's like on another level. With your fingers, these work beautifully as well, but I have longer nails, so with a brush for me it's a little bit easier, but I'm telling you guys, this brush is the best for things like this. I was using the Anastasia brush for a really long time, and no, this brush is 10 times better. It's cheaper, and it's so much better than this Anastasia one. I literally don't even use that one anymore. Okay, I'm gonna do some mascara. I'm just gonna be boring and just use my normal Essence mascara that I always use. I'm not gonna do any liner today. I just wanna keep this very smoky. Pop on some lashes. I think that's all I really need today. For lashes, I'm gonna use these from Beauty Creations in the style Hot Mess. If you still haven't tried these out, what are you doing? I talked about them in my favorites video. They're the 3D foam ink lashes. This is from their Hot Pink collection. They do have different collections, but I am dying over this line. It's so good. Let me put on some lash glue. And I'm just using my Kiss lash glue. This is my favorite. I guess I can start removing this. This feels so good. So I am gonna tightline my upper waterline. I'm just gonna use my Urban Decay 24/7 liner in Perversion. So black and creamy, I love this liner. Also, let's prep the skin a little bit. I'm gonna use the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. So I'm gonna use this today as a primer water and then also to set my makeup later on. I just realized my earring. Did I not have my earring on the whole time all the way? Really? I didn't clip it on, I guess. These earrings, by the way, they're from Miranda Fry Jewelry, as well as this necklace. I have been loving her jewelry. It's so dainty and nice quality. It is pricey. I definitely splurged. This was like a treat myself moment, but I will say the quality is on point, and I feel like the pieces are very perfect for every day. Like this necklace, I'm loving it for every day. I think it's like the prettiest piece that goes with everything. Every style of lash that I have tried from Beauty Creations, I love. I just feel like they are the prettiest, fluffiest lashes. Okay, lashes are all on. Skin is prepped. I did, like I said, go in with the Catrice Prime and Fine Glowy Spray. I love this, but I'm gonna go in with an actual primer just to make sure everything lasts all day. And I love this Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is one of my favorites. It's so good. I like how it's like a 2-in-1 product, and I'm always using glowy products, but especially this time of year, I feel like for my skin, it's a must. So I do about 3 pumps, and then I massage it in with my fingers and then just blend it into my skin. Now for foundation, I'm gonna go in with the Hailey's Beauty Reform Liquid Luxe Luminous Foundation. I have mine in the shade 2.50. I'm pretty sure you guys already know, but this is like top tier, like holy grail in my top 10 favorite foundations category. This is beautiful, it has great coverage, lasts all day. I love the finish of it because it's like a natural glowy finish, but you still get really amazing coverage. This is definitely just like a go-to classic foundation for me whenever I'm doing glam or like natural makeup, because it enhances your natural skin, gives you a really pretty glow, but it has, again, that really great coverage, which I'm all about. And this is an oil-free dewy finish foundation, so it's not greasy. And it also is formulated with rice bran, so it hydrates the skin and gives you that really healthy look. And also I'm using my Remix complexion sponge, which I use pretty much in almost every video. It's an Exact Beauty Blender dupe, but honestly it's much bouncier, it's softer, it's a little bit bigger, and it just blends in all of your liquid products like so flawlessly into the skin. And I feel like this would make for a really great stocking stuffer as well. So it's my favorite. It also does come in pink as well, which is super cute. Foundation is done. Let's move into concealer. I think I'm just gonna use my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I know this is repetitive, but it's genuinely like my go-to favorite concealer. I'm gonna go in with the shade Medium Peach, and I think I'm actually gonna mix in a little bit of a light beige as well for a little bit of a lighter look. So I'm gonna start with a little light beige. Yes. I feel like Medium Peach is pretty light. I think the undertones of these are just a little bit different. I want to do a little cream blush today. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty liquid blush in the shade Love. Just going to do literally 1 dot. And I'm going to blend this in with my Fenty 125 face brush. Just want a little wash of color. I think I used more on this side than the other. I love that. That's so pretty though. Very natural. Let me just do a little bit more. Okay, there we go. When I tell you, you need a little bit, you guys, a little bit goes a long way. Like, not even kidding. I'm also gonna do some on my nose. I'm not gonna do any cream bronzer today. I kind of just don't really want to. I love it. I love the way everything kind of looks together, because again, the foundation is not overly dewy and neither is the concealer. So I feel like everything just complements each other really well. Okay, now to set everything, I'm gonna go in with my favorite powder. This is the Hailey's Beauty Retouch Perfecting Loose Setting Powder. This would also make for a great stocking stuffer. It's such a great powder for your under eyes, for all over your face. It's so beautiful. It gives you the prettiest soft finish, and I am obsessed with it. It's definitely, again, like top tier holy grail powder of mine. I always end up going back to it because it's so good. And this powder does have spherical powder in it, so it's what's going to give you that really smooth like finish. It's also going to extend your makeup and just make everything look absolutely flawless. If you guys have not tried this powder, you need to. And now that everything's on sale, it's literally the best time to test out these products. This one especially, this never goes on sale, so it's a big deal. Okay, so I'm actually going to use a brush to apply this. I sometimes use a sponge, but lately I've been loving the way powders look with the brush. I'm just gonna go in with my BH Cosmetics number 4 brush. I use these brushes in like every video. I know it's repetitive, but they're genuinely my favorite. Do you see how soft that looks? It's like so smooth. There's also soybean oil in this powder, so it will hydrate the skin. So that's why I like it, because I feel like it's not a drying powder. It's been over a year since I discovered this. I remember like Hailey's reaching out to me, like asking me to try out their products, and I was like, of course, like I would love to test them out. tested this powder out in a first impressions video and I've been hooked ever since, you guys. Like if you go back to that video, I was literally saying like, oh my god, this makes my skin look like an Instagram filter, like so soft. So I still stand by my statement that I did before I even started working with Haley's. Like it really is such a great powder and I feel like all their products have good formulas in them. So I'm just taking a little bit more from what I have left over on the lid and I'm just setting the rest of the makeup. Today for bronzer, I'm gonna use this Ilia Drawn In Night Light Bronzing Powder. This is a really great natural color for every day. I like the formula of this a lot too. I'm gonna set my brows because the other day I actually forgot to do this, surprisingly, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening? So I'm just using my NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in black. For blush, I'm gonna use the Chocolate Truffle palette from BH Cosmetics. I love this, such a pretty everyday palette. I'm still loving this. I feel like it goes with the liquid blush that I used also. I could have probably used a little bit more, but I get so intimidated with the Rare Beauty liquid blushes because if you do too much, it's a lot. Like you don't need to use a lot, so. And then for highlighter, I'm actually gonna use this Catrice Sungasm Face and Body Highlighter. This thing's huge. Like this is as big as my head. Like look at this. Literally like so big, but this is really good. And I was looking through my collection and I was like, I forgot how good this is. And I think this is like 10 bucks. It's a beautiful highlighter and I feel like this will last me till I'm like probably like 40 years old. I'm just gonna dip in here and just pop this on. Oh wow, that's more intense than what I remember. So let's not do too much. I have been dying to do that. Oh my gosh, I hate having foundation and stuff on my lips. It always happens every single time. So for my eyes, I'm gonna take these two colors, basically the same colors that I used in my crease, and I'm gonna apply them on the lower lashes just to make everything smoky, and I'm gonna connect from the bottom to the top so everything looks really seamless. And I'm just gonna do black on the waterline. Just gonna take the Perversion eyeliner from Urban Decay. I was gonna do a color, but kind of just feeling black today. So for the inner corners, I'm just gonna use the same highlighter I used on my face because it's really, really pretty. I love how big this is. Like this is literally the biggest highlighter I own and I love it. Inner corner highlight makes everything like really come together. Don't know what kind of lip color I want to do. I'm thinking something like more brown. Is this gonna match? I don't know. We'll try it out. We'll see. So I'm gonna use my Milani Understatement lip liner in the shade Saucy Toffee. So creamy, so good. If you guys have not tried these, they're amazing. And they're definitely under $10. I'm gonna try this out, this color. I don't know if it's gonna match, but it's the Smashbox Liquid Lipstick in Slay Tan. It's a really beautiful, like brown tan color. Actually, okay, let's go with it. Does this match? I don't know. Let me do a gloss over top. If not, I might switch this out. So this is the Tower 28 Gloss in Almond. No, I don't think I like this. Okay, I'm taking this off. So when I take off my lip color, then usually like around here it gets a little messed up. So I just take my beauty sponge and I just kind of go over it. And then I take my highlighter and I just apply a little bit more. And then we just pretend that that didn't happen. Okay, rewind. I'm gonna use, I think, do I want to use the same lip liner or do I want to use something? So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip pencil. And then I'm diffusing the color in a little bit with a flat brush. So if you ever want to tone down a brown lip liner, that's what I like to do, kind of like apply it and then I feather out the lip color to make it a little bit more wearable if it's too dark. Honestly, this is very similar to the Milani lip pencil that I just used. I feel like if anything, the e.l.f. one is a little bit less warm and more of like a cool tone brown, but they're both great brown lip pencils. I'm gonna top this off with the Fenty lip paint in Unbutton, the Stunna lip paint to be exact. The other color, I like it, don't get me wrong, it's one of my favorite Smashbox liquid lipsticks, but I just didn't love it with this look in particular. And then I'm gonna top it off with a little gloss. This is the Makeup by Mario Pro Volume Lip Gloss in Golden Nude. I feel like that's like matches perfectly with everything. All right, and then finally we gotta set the makeup and we'll be on our way to nowhere, but it's okay. So I went ahead and changed. I literally have this shirt in 2 other colors because I love it so much. So this one is from Tjmaxx, but I also have the 2 other colors and I got that from Marshall. So check it out. It's a very comfortable shirt. It has buttons. It's like a little turtleneck. It's very cute and it comes in like a bunch of different colors and I literally want all the colors. And this is the completed look. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me today. Don't forget to check the description box for all the details. I'll link everything that I mentioned and used down there. And also don't forget to check out Haley'sBeauty.com for their 5 days of Christmas sale. You literally cannot beat these deals. And like 50% off the stuff that I used today is actually insane. So check it out if you want to get yourself something nice or for somebody else, of course, in your family or in your life or whoever. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for everything and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye!